Does your business really need a sales funnel? Or is it some sort of scam made up by marketing gurus so you'll spend more money? Well, I might be a little bit biased, but I've created over 450 different landing pages and funnels. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to know whether your business really needs a sales funnel. So for a lot of people, funnels have really become synonymous with the OG Papa Daddy, Russell Brunson. And many brands, when they think about funnels, they think it equals internet marketers and they don't think it's relevant for them. So do you really need a funnel? Well, friend, here is the truth. Your funnel is not optional, right? If you have a business, you have a funnel, because effectively all a funnel is every single touch point somebody has with your business. And each one of these touch points is a potential revenue leak. And I've seen these little leaks throughout the funnel sink really big ships. So imagine when I say touch points, when you have somebody answer a call, when sales sends out an email, when customer support answers. This is not just your lead magnets, your landing pages, your emails. It is all of that and more, every single touch point. So the question isn't really, do you need a funnel? The question is actually, how can you stop yours from bleeding money? We call this your persuasion experience, and it really maps out every bit of those touch points that somebody's going to have with your business. And we didn't call our business Funnel Dude Bros on purpose because, I don't know, the word funnel seems to not resonate with a lot of maybe serious brands who are obviously not internet marketers. So on the screen now, you're gonna see a simple breakdown into its three core components. We have attract, convert, and ascend. So attract is how we get the lead, right? How do we attract them in? And then what's our process for converting attention or traffic into a lead? And this is really where we're talking about the buyer's journey, right? So think about Eugene Schwartz's 5 levels of awareness. It goes all the way from unaware to most aware, trying to buy from you. And nobody just wakes up one day and wants what you sell, right? They get this niggling feeling they have a problem, then they go through and they go through and they go through. Trust me when I say nobody wakes up one day and wants a funnel. They go through this buyer's journey to come to the realization. So the next phase is convert, that sales journey. So this is really where we're activating those leads into a paying customer. And here we really want to be thinking about our sales choreography and not leaving things up to chance, right? So a lot of businesses that we work with, they don't have canned responses for their sales team, or they don't have scripts because, they don't want them to sound robotic and they don't want them to be hamstrung by this script. But the thing is, that's leaving a lot of your revenue up to chance, right? How does that person feel on the day? Do they remember it? And sales is performative. It's putting on a show to an extent. You've got to bring the energy, you've got to be a certain type of person. And if you leave it up to them every time to sort of figure it out, well, it's actually not stopping their creativity. If you have more of a process, it allows them to be more creative in other aspects of the sales process. And then thirdly, we have ascend, right? And this is not a lot of people think about this as part of their funnel, but the ascension is now the customer journey. So we've had the lead journey, the buyer's journey, the sales journey, and now we have the customer journey. So this starts the moment that they say to your sales rep, yeah, boy, I'm on board, let's do this. And then it's your onboarding. It's what happens on the first day, 6 days, 8 days, 100 days, whatever it is, right? And why is it important? Because we want to figure out how we can 2x, 3x, or 10x the LTV, being lifetime value of one of our customers. Why? Because the more that we can spend to acquire a customer, the more we can win. And the only way we can do that is by usually not relying on that first sale, but by boosting more money in the back end of the funnel and ascending them to make more money so we can spend more to acquire and build that beautiful growth flywheel. So think of this as your retention strategy, referral, how do you get your customers to refer more to you? And then revenue, how do we get more revenue out of this part of the funnel? So let's go a little bit deeper on each stage of that funnel. First, we have the attract. So this is the lead acquisition phase. Here, you're deciding on your traffic channels and the temperature of that traffic, right? Every traffic source has a different temperature and you're entering a different conversation in the mind of that prospect. Let me explain. So if it's in the problem aware phase, you're trying to help them to diagnose and put their problem into words. So that's where you might be doing more like, why do I have a rash? That's real content I've created with a client. Why do I have a rash? Like they don't know yet, right? And then they're going to go through this buyer's journey where they diagnose what the problem is. Then they become solution aware. Okay, this is my problem. Here's how I'm going to solve it. They start getting product aware, and then they get most aware, which is where you're showing them offers. But you can't talk to somebody in the problem aware phase and the most aware phase in the same way because they're having a different conversation in their brain. In Attract, you're trying to figure out how to nurture and convert that attention or that click into a high quality lead. You can start by mapping out your buyer journey or your lead journey, and it'll look a little something like this. So this is our little PX funnel system. It's up on the screen now. So we figure out where they come from, the power ups for high quality leads, the landing page, the on-ramps, what are your lead magnets, what are your content, is it gated, is it ungated, and then the automation systems. Sometimes that's email, SMS, WhatsApp, could be direct mail as well, whatever that is that works for your buyer. So number 2, this is convert. And we've spoken a bit about this already, but this is really the process for turning that lead into a sale. And you want to take control of things like your sales scripts, your proposals, your email copy. Don't leave it up to chance and let somebody bang out, whatever they feel like on the day. Really take control of each of these touch points. And then number 3, we have ascend. The ascend stage is everything that happens after they become a customer. So you should map out your onboarding. How do you stop post-purchase dissonance? You want to foresee the friction that they're going to have with your brand. Usually this probably already happens, right? Where they're like, where's this? What's this? What's going on? Okay, we'll foresee this. And then on day 2, we're sending them blah, all right? Like give them a smoother onboarding journey. And think about how do you wow them? So you can send stick letters, you can send talk triggers, all of these different things to really help to 1, retain, but 2, also trigger that word of mouth as well. Then you've got retention. So have you mapped out the first 1, 5, 10, 20, 180 days of how somebody will interact with you? So all of your actual business knows what's happening and everyone's going to be creating a smooth customer experience. And then it's the revenue. What can you sell them next? How can you improve the LTV? And how can you ascend them in value as a customer? Keep solving more problems and think, what's next, right? What's next? What's next? And always be building that out in the back end. Okay, quick recap. So now we know your funnel is not optional. It's there and it's probably losing you money. Wow. So you can't scale your ads or your traffic unless your post-click converts. And this is your funnel or your persuasion experience. So just to get started, just to map out all of the different touch points through your attract, convert, and ascend stage. Then you'll start to see the holes that you need to fix. Once you've fixed some of the holes, then you can start adding more things in. Don't overcomplicate it, prioritize it. You can use the pie framework and figure out what you should be doing. So team, thank you so much for joining me on another training. Let me know what you took away from this, what you're going to go and implement, or if you've had any awesome experiences with a company through that attract, convert, and ascend stage. Remember though, knowledge is power, but it is totally useless unless you go and take action. So if you do have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, or if you do go and action something and you want some of my feedback, just drop a link in like nobody does, and I will give you hundreds, probably thousands of dollars of feedback, unsolicited advice somewhat, and I'm very happy to help. It's our mission to help more great businesses that sell something awesome to help more customers, right? So many businesses fail because they're not very good at marketing and sales, which means that there's these products and services that genuinely help people not getting out there. And I want to help that. So please let me know in the comments how I can help you. Otherwise, team, thank you so much for joining me for another training, and I will see you next time.